Hello everyone. Welcome you to this session of YouTube Previous Year's Question Paper 2018. I'm going to solve the part 5. So far, we have solved at about 4 sessions, okay? And in that 4 sessions, we have solved many questions. So those of you who have not watched the session, it's a request. First, you watch the previous sessions, and then also you have to watch this session, okay? Yes. So let me introduce myself. Myself, Clotilda Reshma Sequeira, welcoming you for today's YouTube session. I am a maths educator in Unacademy. I take up KCET classes in Unacademy. Also, I take up the comprehensive batch course and special classes also in Unacademy. It is a platform which reaches thousands and thousands of students all over the world. Yes. Okay. So before I continue this session, I would request you to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to click on the bell icon. Yes, so you can watch the special classes which are free for you all in Unacademy. So do follow me on Unacademy using my code. Okay, yes. And from the next Sunday onwards, we have a marathon series. Okay, so we have that marathon series batch which is been there only on Sundays. Okay, so do not forget to join maths class at 11:15. Yes, so we have in Unacademy here Karnataka CET 2021, the comprehensive batch course. Okay, so which is started in the month of September. Okay, so we have this comprehensive batch course which is already being started. Yes, and in this we have the complete syllabus which is being covered. Okay, so the complete syllabus is there which is covered under this Unacademy, the comprehensive batch course. And in this comprehensive batch course, we have the tips and tricks given by the top educators. Topic wise practice questions are there, full length mock tests also are there. Okay, and you can see this 1 month plan. It is just at the rate of 2250, which is valid till this month end. We have only few more days left. Okay, so hurry before it is too late. Please help your friends also to join these special classes. The special classes are free for you all. Yes, so and if they're really interested, join the test coach too with the reasonable rate. This is not only for math, it is for all the subjects: physics, chemistry, math, and biology. So we have a team here to give you the best of the best tricks and shortcuts in KCET. Okay, but here I have my code. So don't forget to use my code Reshma Lobo 17 to get extra 10% off on any of the plus course which is there under this platform. So we will so if you use my code, same code you can use it for the special classes also to watch the special classes and also the marathon series batch. Okay, so marathon series batch we have it is starting from next Sunday, that is for 2021 January. Okay, it's only on Sundays at 11:15 p.m. 11:15 a.m. It is in the morning. Please do stay tuned. Tell your friends also. We will have an interactive session. Also, we have under Unacademy, these are the best plans I can say for Karnataka CET 2021 aspirants. There are 12-month plan, 6-month plan, and a 1 month plan, which is also a trial price, which we can say it is a trial price. Yes, so at a reasonable rate. And one more speciality of this plus course, the comprehensive batch course, is about the live doubt clearing session. Now, in this doubt clearing session, after every 3 sessions of plus course, we have one doubt clearing session. And during this session, a student is free to interact with the educator and clear all their doubts. Okay, in KCET. Yes, and also the different tests will be there. But do not forget to use my code Reshma Lobo 17 to get extra 10% off on any of the plus courses which you join under this platform. Okay, so we should be grateful to this Unacademy because it is educating thousands and thousands of people all over. Okay, yes. So, and these special classes, join using my code. Tell your friends also to join such that even let them benefit with these special classes. Also, there are daily T20 free practice tests. Okay, yes, there are T20 free practice tests which is already started in the month of November. So, enroll for it, attempt it, and yes, so what is it? Let's crack KCET together. Okay, yes, so this is the fifth session of 2018 previous year's question paper solved. We have solved about 32 questions so far. 32 questions. We are going to solve the next one. Okay, yes, so it is a request to all those who are watching this. If you have not seen the previous sessions, please do watch the previous session and then also remain tuned to this session till the end. You will get lots of shortcuts and tricks. Okay, so shall we move on with the first question of this session, question number 33. Yes, are we all ready? Yes. Okay, so I'm going to the first question of today, and here we are with the first question, question number 33. Okay, so first let me tell you which chapter does it belong to. We have approximate change. When the word approximation is there, idea comes to my mind. It is rate measure. Okay, so it is coming under application of derivatives. Okay, so this is a chapter heading. So chapter is application of derivatives. In this application of derivatives, we have the five concepts, and approximation is one among them. So, what is given from the question? Let us identify first. Yes. So what is given here? Approximate change in the volume V of a cube. I require this figure of side x meters caused by increasing. So increasing means always remember it is plus sign. Decreasing means always remember it is minus sign. So increasing the side by 3% is. Okay, so what all is given? What I have to find? Let us write here now. So first we know the figure is the cube. Okay, so of this cube, I want to find the approximate change in the volume. So therefore, I want to find what is dV is equal to. What else I know? The side I know is x, and change is caused by increasing the side. So change means here it is delta x. So that is 3% of x. Of means a multiplication of the sides. 3% of the side. So 3% means how much? 3 by 100. So it is 0.03. Of means multiplication. So into x. So you got delta x is equal to 0.03 into x. So how do we write the approximation formula for dv? Yes. So dv is approximately equal to, so dv by dx. Remember, if side x is given, let me tell you the idea in this question on D. If the side x is given, it is always with respect to dx. But suppose the volume and radius is given, then it is with respect to radius r. You need to understand this much. We have only two. Either the side will be asked or the radius will be asked. Okay, if it is radius, it will be mentioned. Then you have to write that is delta r, not delta x. But if suppose they write the side, then therefore it is dv by dx. Okay. So dV, that is a change in the volume, approximate change in the volume. This is approximation symbol. So approximate change in the volume is given by dV by dx into delta x. So the cube is the figure now. What is volume of a cube? Because I want dV by dx. So volume of a cube is x cube. How do you find volume? Always remember, volume is area of the base into the height. How is the base? If you forget this x cube, how is the base? Base is a square. Okay, so square, what is the area? Area of a square, side into side. So x square into height is also x, and therefore you are getting x cube. Okay, just for you to remember, how do we find the volume of any figure? Okay, yes. So now dv by dx. What is this equal to? 3x square. Remember, whenever you differentiate, you have to check who is there in this denominator and you have to differentiate with respect to that. So it is 3x square into dx by dx that will get cancelled. So you got dv by dx is equal to 3x square. And therefore, dv, that is volume, is approximately equal to dv by dx. So that is equal to 3x square. Nothing but the A option, yes, which is right. Okay. So A option 0.09 x cube meter cube. Okay. So just go through quickly, see if you have understood this question. Yes. Is that clear? These are often with the questions which is asked. Yes. Okay, so shall we proceed with the next one? So we go to the next question, question number 34. Clear. Okay, so we go to question number 34. So look at this question again. So maximum value. Again, we have the topic application of derivatives. Okay, so yes, application of derivatives, maximum, finding maxima and minima. That is also one concept of application of derivatives among the five. So what is asked? Maximum value of 1 by x whole power x is asked. Now, let me tell you the idea, the steps to find maximum value or minimum value. Okay, so first now you think the function is given f of x. So first step, whether you take y or you take f dash of f of x. So what is it? First step you are finding is f dash of x, that is the first derivative. Second step you take, you equate this f dash of x to 0. So that time what you are going to get, you are getting the values of x. Suppose it is at a1 you think, okay, a1, a2, anything, you may get 1 or you may get more. So what are those values called? Those values are called critical points. Those values are called critical points. Okay, so now keep aside. So next step is I find f double dash of x. F double dash of x, that is whatever differentiation you have, differentiate once again. And in this f double dash of x, you are substituting the critical point. When you substitute the critical point, for example, f double dash of a1, when you substitute, you are getting a negative answer. And immediately you know negative means you have to tell its opposite. Think its opposite if the function is maximum. And if you are getting, when you substitute that a1, that is the critical point, you are getting a positive answer, then you will say the function is minimum. But value, when they are asking us values, whether it is maximum value or it is minimum value, you have to substitute a critical point in the main question which is asked. So you have to substitute f of a1. That will give you either maximum or the minimum value. Okay, so this is the procedure to find maximum value or minimum value. Fine. So now what shall we do here is, let us take this function. Okay, let us take this function as y. Okay, so let us take that as y. Fine. Okay, so let y is equal to 1 by x whole power x. Now I have to differentiate this. I have to differentiate this. But when I differentiate, whenever I see power is a number, then it is just x to the power n. But when I see the power as a function of x, I remember my friend log. Okay, I have a shortcut for you. Okay, I have a shortcut for you. How do we find the logarithmic differentiation? Now, suppose you have f of x and the power g of x is there. So, what is my answer? This is a shortcut. It is a trick for you. Okay, so my answer is the derivative is nothing but write the same function, that is f of x to the power g of x as it is, into you reach the power, no, so start from the power. So it is power by the base. Okay, so I remember like that, power by the base into derivative of the base. Okay, power by the base into derivative of the base plus log of the base into derivative of the power, derivative of the power. Done. Okay, so therefore, what is dy by dx now directly? So dy by dx is equal to, write the same thing. So it is 1 by x whole power x into power by the base. Power by the base. Who is the power? Power is x. by the base means by 1 by x, so therefore this will become x square into derivative of the base. So derivative of 1 by x, again I have a trick given to you. Derivative of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square. So this x square gets cancelled, minus 1 remain. Plus log of the base is 1 by x into derivative of power is 1. So what you got? You got dy by dx is equal to 1 by x whole power x into log of 1 by x minus 1. Now, what is the next step? So we have reached this, we have finished. So next step is I'm equating dy by dx is equal to 0. Now remember, 1 by x whole power x is an exponential function. Okay, it's an exponential function and this exponential function can never become 0. Then who has to become 0? This bracket has to become 0. So if we have log of 1 by x minus 1 is equal to 0, we will get log 1 by x is equal to 1. Take exponentials on both sides. Yes. So take exponential on both sides. When you take exponential on both sides, what is that you're going to get? You're getting 1 by x because e power log will become 1 is equal to e power 1, which is e. I want what is x equal to. So therefore x is equal to 1 by e. So you got x is equal to 1 by e. Now this is your only one critical point. Now whether you find second derivative or no, you are not bothered because they have asked you find the maximum value. So what I have to put, whether I find the second derivative and substitute this x is equal to 1 by e and check whether I'm getting the answer less than 0. Okay, I'm still getting maximum there. No, but value where I have to find? Value I have to find in the question, isn't it? So directly substitute the critical point because you have only one critical point. Then suppose there were more than one critical point, then you would have problem whether I have to take this the second derivative or no. Now you have only one critical point. Go ahead. Okay, so therefore you are getting here x is equal to 1 by e. Substitute this in the main equation. So substitute in 1 by x whole power x. That will give us the maximum value. So therefore maximum value. So what is maximum value then? So where there is x, I have to write 1 by e. So 1 by 1 by e is e to the power 1 by e. Yes, and it is which option we have? We have that option is a B option. Okay, so we have that option is a B option. Hope this idea is clear to you all. Yes? Yes. Okay, got it. Fine. So therefore we got that B option. Let's move to the next question. Question number 35. So we have here, again, this is application of derivatives. Remember, differentiation, application of derivatives is a chapter as well as integration, application of integration. Those are the chapters which are having greater weightage in the second PU portion. Okay, so study well from those topics to get good marks. Okay, so what is given here now? F of x is equal to x to the power x, once again exponential function, and has a stationary point is mentioned. Okay, yes. Uh, plus class will be Jan first week. Okay, Jan first week. But we have a marathon series batch which is starting Sundays only. 11:15 to 12:15 is maths. Okay, and then on this 31st, we have two sessions, New Year special. So in those sessions, you will be getting only tricks and few questions on that. Okay, so you will get tricks and questions on that. Don't miss New Year special classes. Okay. Yes. So stationary point is what comes to your mind. Tell me what comes to your mind. F of x is x to the power x. It is having stationary point means. Stationary point means nothing but the critical point. Okay. So critical point we have to find. Very simple it is. So how do I find the critical point? It is once again the same logic. What was the logic we had? Okay, power and base logic just now we had, right? Ah, yes. So 6 months is enough. Yes. But don't forget my code. Yes. Okay, so we have here the answer. Let us take y is equal to x to the power x. In order to find critical point, I require to find dy by dx. So what is dy by dx telling us? Wherever there is power as a function of x, I have to use log, no? So in the logarithmic differentiation, I have told you the idea just now. So power and the base, okay? So here we have write that question as it is. Then you have here x, okay, that is g of x power by the base, both are x and x will get cancelled, into derivative of the base is 1 plus log of the base is x into derivative of the power, which is 1. So therefore this is nothing but x to the power x into 1 plus log x. So this is my dy by dx. In order to find critical point, what should I do? In order to find critical point, I want to equate dy by dx is equal to 0. So therefore now here exponential function cannot become equal to 0. Yes, exponential function never becoming 0. So therefore, this bracket has to become 0. So that is 1 plus log x has to become 0. So log x is equal to minus 1. Take exponentials on both sides. So when you take exponential, e to the power log is 1. So getting x is equal to e to the power minus 1. So e to the power minus 1 answer is not there. So a to the power minus m I can write as 1 by a to the power m. So e to the power minus 1 I can write as x is equal to 1 by e. So at this point, this is called a stationary point. It is a critical point. Okay. Yes. So hope you have understood this concept. Yes. Hope it is clear. Hmm? Yeah. Okay. So we move on to the next question. So question number 36. So we have this question, the maximum area of a rectangle inscribed in a circle. Again, you have application of derivatives. Okay, so maximum minimum type of question. Okay, so application of derivatives once again here. And if you remember this, which you have solved in your exercise, this is coming as a 5-mark question for your board exam. Okay, so 5-mark question, but here we have to solve in 1 minute, isn't it? So for this, we have to remember the standard result. Okay, so suppose you have a circle. Suppose there is any circle and you inscribe a rectangle. Okay, so you inscribe a rectangle. The maximum area of the rectangle inscribed in a circle. So that means that we have shown, if you remember, we have shown the maximum figure, whichever we draw, the four-sided figure is nothing but a square, because we are getting length and breadth becomes equal here. So in whichever the case, length and breadth are equal, that means all sides becomes equal, so therefore it becomes a square. So the maximum area inscribed in a circle is nothing but the square. So that is what we need to understand, the standard result this is. Okay, so the maximum area, of a rectangle, that can be inscribed, in a circle of radius. I'm giving you the general of radius a, let us take. Okay, of radius a units, is a square. So what happens to that rectangle? That rectangle will become a square. So is a square, and what is its side? Of side, if you observe, it will be length and breadth, both will be root 2 into a. So what is the area of the square? It is side into side. So therefore, what is the maximum area then? So therefore, the maximum area. So the maximum area is root 2a into root 2a. That is the area of a square is side into side. So that is equal to 2 into a square. Okay, so 2a square. Now, they have given the circle equation. What is the equation of the circle given? X plus 1 the whole square plus y minus 3 the whole square is equal to 64. So this is which form the equation of the circle? X minus h the whole square plus y minus k the whole square is equal to r square. And h and k are the center. So here minus 1 and 3 is the center of the circle. We are not bothered with the center. We want only the radius. So a square is nothing but a is a radius. So radius is 8. So a square will become 64. So therefore maximum area is equal to 2 into 64, which is equal to 64 into 2 is equal to 128 square units. So 128 square units, yes, it's a general form equation of the circle. Okay, so yes, so 128 square units. So we are getting the C option for this answer. So hope the idea is clear. Yes. So we have got here 36th one, 128. So remember, whenever they ask you the maximum area of the rectangle inscribed in a circle, it is always a rectangle. Always a rectangle. Clear? Got it. Okay, let us move to the 37th question. So question number 37, let's see what is it teaching us. So coming to question number 37, this is the integration concept. Okay, so the concept of integration. So let us see how do we proceed. As it is, I cannot solve. Okay, so integral 1 by 1 plus e power x dx. So what to do now? Take out e power x. Okay, so take out e power x throughout. So when you take out e power x, what is that you're going to get? So suppose you take out e power x from the denominator, e power x. So therefore, can I write that as 1 by e power x if I take here, it is 1 by e power x. So it is e power minus x plus 1. Now this 1 by e power x, if I take it to the numerator, what will I get? I'm getting here e power minus x by e power minus x plus 1 dx. Hope this idea is clear. Now, how to proceed now? You can see that, see, 90% of the problems are of substitution method. First step is you have to understand whether I can use the substitution method. That is the first one. Okay. So therefore, let us take here e to the power minus x plus 1. Let me take this as t, substitution. So what is e power minus x derivative? It is e power minus x into minus 1. So minus e power minus x 1 is 0, dx is equal to dt. Yes, hello dear. Okay, so therefore it is dt. So therefore here I get e power minus x dx is what? Minus dt. So minus I'll put outside dt by t. And what is integral of 1 by t? It is log t. So therefore it is minus log t. And minus, I can write this as what is log m to the power n? I can write this as n into log m. N into log m. So therefore this will become, okay. So now I have it in this form. I can write it in the form log m to the power n. Yes. Yes. So once you understand this question, then it is becoming easy, Prasoon. Okay. Yes. But unless you understand that directly, you are not able to solve. Okay. So these ideas has to come to your mind. Okay. So therefore, this will become log t to the power minus 1. And who is t there? So we know who is t. So therefore, we have log, it is 1 by t. So 1 by 1 plus e power minus x I can write as 1 by e power x. So when I take LCM, because I don't have the answer otherwise, okay, so therefore it is log of e power x, take the LCM, that goes to the numerator by e power x plus 1 plus a c. So which option is satisfying? We have the C option, which is satisfying. Okay, so hope you have understood this. So this is nothing but t power minus 1 means 1 by t. No, so I wrote 1 by t here. So e power minus x I wrote as 1 by e power x. Took the LCM, that LCM moves to the numerator, and then I have the answer. Yes? Yes. So only I can say the practice makes a man perfect. Otherwise, no. Just like that, for once or twice you solve, you won't get. So when you look into the question, ideas will flash only if you practice. Okay. So let us take one more question. So let us take one more question and look at this. Again, we have this integration question. Now, whenever you find 1 by and root, we have different set, that is formulas. We have the tricks of the formulas, isn't it? So 1 by, if you don't have a root, it comes in the first set, the three formulas. 1 by root, and if you have x square negative, always remember it is of the form 1 by a square minus x square, whose answer is sine inverse x by a. So let us see now how do we solve this particular question. Okay, so we have so 3 minus 6x minus 9x square. Wherever there is x square negative, take out minus. So first step is take out minus. So you'll be getting 9x square plus 6x minus 3. So how you can write this 9x square? You can write 3x the whole square plus. So this is of the form a square. So a is you have 3x. So it is 2 into 3x. So already 6x is there. So into 1. So 1 is your b now. So once you get b, what you have to do? Add b square, subtract b square, and then write that remaining. So the first 3 will become a plus b the whole square. So therefore it is minus of. So it is 3x plus 1 the whole square. Minus 1 minus 3 is minus 4. So therefore it is minus 2 square. Now multiply that minus sign inside. So you'll be getting 2 square minus 3x plus 1 the whole square. So now write back. So it is 1 by root of 2 square minus 3x plus 1 the whole square dx. So just this is of the form 1 by root of a square minus x square dx, that is equal to just sine inverse x by a. Now care should be taken. If you have a coefficient of x, you have to divide by that coefficient. Okay, divide by the coefficient. Okay, so what will be my answer? So here it will be sine inverse of, who is there in the place of x? 3x plus 1. Who is there in the place of a? It is 2. But my answer is incomplete. I have the coefficient of x is 3. I have to divide by that coefficient. I have to divide by the coefficient. Now listen, you have B option, you have C option, where students most of the time get confused. They sometimes they multiply 3 into 2 here. No, this will be here, the angle here. That is not possible. So you have to divide by the coefficient of x outside. So don't get confused between B option and C option. C option is the right answer. Okay, C option is the right answer. That option should be coefficient should be written outside, not within the bracket. Keep that in mind. Okay, so I hope you have understood what we have learned today. Yes, so I will be back with many more questions in the next session. So stay tuned. Thank you. Bye.